Okay, so Monday, as we're all aware, Diddy was arrested.
The Southern District of New York last night has arrested Diddy.
The bad boy entertainment mogul was arrested overnight.
September 16th, Diddy was taken into custody in New York.
Diddy's singing right now. He's singing high notes, low notes.
Government has accused Diddy of directing a vast criminal enterprise that he used to assault and traffic women.
The indictment alleged Diddy ran a criminal enterprise through his companies using firearms, threats of violence, coercion, and sexual abuse to control victims.
And that nigga was there too, and so was she.
He is not your gangster. He would probably snitch. But guess what? He's at the top of the heap. There's nobody to snitch on.
Clive was there. Yeah. Hey.
He snitches and tells on everyone. The whole music business gets exposed. He does 2 years because he told on everyone. Does Puff go into witness protection?
Puffy got videos of your favorite actor, politician.
So you're looking at a potential situation where it could arguably mirror that of Jeffrey Epstein.
How they gonna take him to jail? Puffy probably can walk up to the judge. Oh, you want your video out?
Oh, you never know. Yeah.
Rumors are that Diddy was running some kind of Epstein-type deal where he was filming everybody.
I bet my life Puffy ain't finna see no jail.
A few moments later.
Breaking news tonight, Sean Diddy Combs has been arrested in a Manhattan hotel this evening.
It's alleged that Diddy created and ran an criminal enterprise through his business empire and engaged in crimes of
Sex trafficking, racketeering,
forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, obstruction of justice.
He has had to relinquish his passport. His mother has had to relinquish her passport. All his children have relinquished their passports.
There were reports that came out that Diddy had been in New York for this past week because he was supposed to arrange to turn himself in.
When Homeland Security ran up into his house, people will tell you, or people knew that it was just a matter of time that they was going to indict him.
We all know when the feds come get you, we know what their success rate is. When they come get you, the case is already, this is done.
When Homeland Security invade your house,
you got problems.
What he needs is somebody to tell him what the truth is. You are You are absolutely
He's 50 plus years old.
No, bro.
Can't stop, won't stop. At some point, you should.
There was supposed to be like a $50 million bond that got denied.
They offered to put up $50 million for bail. I mean, who the fuck does that? Nobody.
They also seized evidence of the freak-offs, electronic devices that contain images and videos of the freak-offs with multiple victims.
Oh, man, Hollywood. Y'all nervous, ain't you? Who's hiding? Where you at? You freak-off peoples. They coming to get you?
I mean, this has gotten very, very scary. Hollywood's in trouble.
There's a part in the indictment where it says women and others. What the fuck is others?
That's guys.
It's my understanding that when you are paying to transport another human across state lines for the purpose of sex acts, and there's compensation associated with that, that is sex trafficking.
Holmes' staff allegedly used to stock hotel rooms for the freak-offs. More than 1,000 bottles altogether.
God damn.
1,000 bottles of lube?
Yeah.
It's not a dry butthole in the building.
No ashy booties in the puppy party. Grease this down, oil him down, and rinse it off. It's got little chocolate chips and cucumberries.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I just think Diddy's too rich to be using. Yo, Baby Oil is like some broke nigga shit. Like when you fucking a ratchet bitch, like you need some other shit to spice it up. Yeah, like.
He was black and he was ashy. So you telling me can't no black man have no 1,000 bottles of I just bought a sale of 3 boxes of Bath and Body Works.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Baby oil used to last more than my mom used to buy baby oil. Just to be honest, my mom used to buy baby oil. It would be there. We would have lotion too, but like it would be there. And like if you're really like you had dry skin, a smaller quantity of baby oil could like really like it'll have you shining, like you'll be glistening. But I never really thought of it as a sexual item.
This nigga is guilty of what? Getting booty? Getting booty is not illegal. But the kidnapping, holding on to that booty and forcing it, that's illegal.
Problem here is that there was coercion, There was intimidation. There was drugs. There was the transportation of people paid for the acts of sex.
Getting people in there, people in power positions, putting them in compromised positions, videotaping them, and making sure they do things for him.
Well, if you read the indictment, that's what they're saying he was doing with the tapes.
Big old crazy party, get everybody loose.
And get the cameras
Get them the
rolling.
yayo, get those cameras rolling. And now you got everybody under wraps.
Prosecutors are saying that he should not be released because he had previously reached out to witnesses and victims.
Diddy's trying to get a new bail today, and the headline is, "I promise no female visitors if you let me out on bail." What about the guys?
There's a lot of speculation as to why the bail didn't happen. Public opinion, a lot of people are like, nigga, you're doing too much.
They're saying there's a source that Diddy is not eating. I don't think that's, sometimes that could be a sign of protest, a sign that, they don't like the conditions.
People genuinely love it when someone like Diddy gets caught, though.
Why?
Because he's too successful.
I definitely believe that, he's not eating as much, but I don't think it's because he's upset. I think it's because he's adjusting.
That's the other thing people are not talking about in this indictment. All the drugs they found. Ketamine, coke, ecstasy.
He's still on drugs. Y'all forget that is a major thing. It don't seem like nothing to you guys because everybody smoke weed and.
The night he turned himself into, they picked him up or whatever. He had fucking pink powder in the room. Clearly the guy got a problem.
You were dancing around, you were shaking hands, kissing babies, you were on video, you were just doing the most.
You can say things like, there's nothing wrong with buying pussy, but it's illegal.
The reason why he was denied bail is because he has a history of intimidating witnesses and they want to keep him under lock and key.
He called this particular person 148 times in 3 days.
They mentioned about
he called some girl 54 times.
Yeah, the other lady from Dirty Money
yeah.
called her 50 some odd times.
He wants you to endure what he endured. He became a victim, and it turned him into a monster just trying to hide his own secrets and not living his truth.
It's all because of his mentors and the people that trained him and taught him the music business. Puff wasn't he wasn't born a monster. You know what I'm saying? He was made into a monster, bro.
Diddy is on video, and he was groomed by big shots, and he is doing the same to young people. Everybody knows it, and they're worried because it goes bigger than Diddy, and he better be careful in prison.
Indictment also alleges Diddy used force or threats of force to coerce women to engage with male sex workers.
And that's where they go into the organization of it all, like how organized it was and used, to abuse people.
This situation, man, when they get down to all the facts and all what happened, he may belong in jail, bro.
Things that I think that Puff doesn't want to come out, doesn't want revealed, that obviously now are going to be, everything's going to come out.
For me, it's pretty cut and dry. You didn't get a bail because you are going to jail.
If they go to trial, it's going to get crazy.
Yeah, but I just don't know if Puff is going to take that and just go sit down for 10, 15 years.
You live a really hectic lifestyle, and I don't understand all the running around, and who are these people that you surround yourself with?
You think that because a nigga like Diddy got to whatever his mountaintop was, or R. Kelly got to whatever his mountaintop was, and Bill Cosby got to his mountaintop was, and they got and their downfall is potentially because of what they allegedly did in their spare time or whatever, and you look at yourself and say, damn, how could I make it there? Because they made it there and look what happened to them. I think that's ridiculous.
I just don't know if Puff is going to do that, man. I don't know if he's going to go sit down like that, just pleading out and saying, yo, give me 10, 15 years. I just don't know if he's going to do that. Yeah. I think he's going to fight for his freedom. I think he's going to fight for his name. I think he's going to fight to clear his name.
I mean, he had a lot of people at those parties, right?
You threw a house party, and I got the footage, okay? Look at this. Now, who has this many people at their house? Puff, or Sean, Diddy, Doody, what do I call you?
We'll fight every day until we don't have to fight anymore.
That means when he's out of money.
I see stories like this, all it makes me do is buckle down on me. Meaning that.
What the fuck does that even mean?
Yeah.
And the fact that this is a federal indictment and it's the Southern District of New York, that's who went after Trump. That's the one who indicted Trump. That's the one who took him to trial.
What's happening to him now is one of the greatest tragedies that we're going to ever read about, bro.
I got news for you. They ain't coming just for him. They coming for a whole bunch of people.